Today in this video, I will be talking about how to score exemption in CA final corporate law and other laws. Basically हम इस वीडियो को 7 पार्ट में डिवाइड करेंगे. In the first part, we will be talking about the classes part and from which teacher I took the classes, and thereafter I will be talking about the material or resources I have studied, and thereafter I will be talking about the revision strategy, how you should revise, and the fourth part we will be talking about the MCQ solving, how you should solve the MCQ, and for MCQ from which material you should use, and the fifth part the answer writing tips. We all know that the CA final corporate law, the answer writing, the presentation has a significant part in the exam. So we'll be talking about how should present your answer so that the ICI will give the marks. And the sixth part is mock test, whether you should appear for the mock test or not. If yes, from which center you should take the mock test. And the last part is last day revision plan. How you should revise on the last day. So let's talk one by one. The first, I took classes from Darshan Khare sir, and the classes was good, and I took the classes because I had less time for self study. Because what I feel that you can do the self study for CA final corporate and other law. Basically, what you need is a base resources on which you can rely. And talking about the material part, that is second part is material. I divided the material into two parts. For company law, I preferred the Shubham Singhal sir's book because in the corporate law you should write the legal language, and I found that in the Darshan Khare sir book there is the missing of legal language. Although the concept was very much incorporated in that books, but the legal language was missing. As a result of which, I preferred the Shubham Singhal sir book for corporate law. And for other law, I found that for other law part, ICI will more focus on conceptual clarity, and so I decided that if I have the conceptual clarity, then I can write up the legal language to the extent. So I stick to the Darshan Khare sir book, which is D2 to full copy and paste from the Institute Mat. So I didn't refer the Institute Mat after that. So in summarize, I studied corporate law and other corporate law from Shubham Singhal sir book, and for other law Darshan Khare sir book. Okay. Third part is talking about revision. I did 3 to 4 time revision. Basically what I did is I prepared the ABC analysis, and on the basis of which actually I didn't prepared by myself, but I adopt the ABC analysis made by the Shubham Singhal sir, and which is very much effective, and where the director chapter, insolvency, which are the major chapter that is significantly contribute the whole exam, I prepared them well. So this is my revision strategy, and what I did was in the first revision we covered the director part and the other law part मोटा मोटी ठीक ठाक करके किया था. लेकिन what I found that तुमको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने का इतना जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि लॉ में conceptual clarity is more important. अगर तुमको एक बार if you solve the question at least 1 to 2 times, that is more than sufficient. If you find something new in the question solving, just write it down. Don't solve the question whenever you do the revision. Just stick to the provision part, have the conceptual clarity, have the have the conceptual clarity and the legal language and the section in mind. So I will be talking I will detail in where I will be talking about how to present the answer. Talking about the MCQ part, when I saw the MCQ booklet of Institute, I found that there's so much cluttered thing was going on because there's no chapter wise bifurcation was made in the Institute booklet. So I found a Telegram channel. The Shubham Singhal sir already uploaded a PDF whereby they categorize the whole MCQ into chapter wise bifurcation, so that it is very much useful. Because when let's say when I revised the chapter 1 for director, and then simultaneously I did the MCQ, as a result of which I didn't have to invest so much time for the MCQ solving, as a result of which I complete the MCQ solving 2 times, and also pointed out any special point or any special thing that is there in the MCQ booklet of the Shubham Singhal sir. Okay, fine. Thereafter we'll be talking about, and one more thing regarding MCQ, you should solve the MCQ, because don't underestimate the power of the MCQ, because MCQ contribute 30 marks in the exam. If you score at least 25, then you need to score at least 15 marks out of that 17 marks. Just think, what is the more beneficial in the MCQ? And talking about my answer writing pattern, basically इसमें क्या है, इसमें 3 part होगा. First part, you should write the section. Many people told that there is no marks for section, but I will always suggest you to write the section number, and always write the section number if you damn sure about it. Don't quote the negative section number, wrong section number rather. So and if you push your mind from the beginning that I have to write out the a section number, it is not difficult, it is very much easy. And what I feel that it is very much easy for you to remember the content of the section if you remember the section. For example, if anyone talk about section 164, and what I feel that by remembering the section number 164, I have the concept that it is basically a disqualification of director. This is how I prefer to remember the section number. And one more thing regarding the section number, although you don't have allotted any marks for a section number, but the examiner will be impressed if you quote the section number. And sometimes what happen, they don't read the content if you quote the right section number. So this is why I prefer quoting the section number is beneficial for you. And thereafter, talking about the answer presentation, first write the section number, then write the case, which is copy and key point of the question given on the exam. Then if any analysis part is required, then do the analysis. And the fourth part is conclusion, and give the suggestion or conclusion or what your opinion. And if the answer is 4 marks and above, this pattern is very much essential. First part is provision, second part is case, third part is analysis, and fourth part is conclusion. Then you will be allotted 4 out of 4 marks. Let's say the new question pattern is formed where institute given the case and 2 marks question given for 3 question, that is 6 marks question, whereby you just need to write out the provision by referring the section number and just jump to the conclusion. 1 number is allotted for provision and 1 marks is allotted for your conclusion. If you do the same, your marks will be very much good. Okay, this is my answer presentation tip. Talking about mock test, I gave the mock test, CA mock test. What I feel that mock test is very much essential. Why? Because you get to know that how the ICI will allot you marks. What happened in the CA test series, what I have appeared 2 paid mock tests. So I scored one test is 50, another 6 is 66. And what happened in the CA final November 22, I scored 63. That is within the range what I have performed in the CA mock series. And where they also given the suggestion that what are the area I need to improve, and as a result of which I work on my mistake so that it improves a lot. Okay, thereafter talking about my last day revision plan. बेसिकली लास्ट डे रिवीजन प्लान में क्या करना चाहिए, देखो तुमको पहले से एक प्लान प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए कि हाउ गोना आई रिवाइज द लास्ट डे रिवीजन प्लान. And what I have told in the earlier video, that last day revision plan not necessarily ki should be aligned with your revision analysis. It can be different. Like what I did, I found that there is a huge amendment in the what can I say? There is a recent amendment in our term. So, so in the amendment part, I prioritize the more because I knew that the ICI may ask the amendment part in detail. So in our term, November 22 term, they asked a huge on the part of on the area of amendment. So I covered small chapter first, and then I covered the director. I covered the director part, and then I covered the small sub chapter in within a period of 3 hours to 4 hours, and then I covered the least important chapter. So and one more thing, I covered the MCQ solving in the last day revision as well, because what happened, I have heard that institute did the copy paste thing from the MCQ booklet. So if in our opinion, in my opinion, that if any of the question, let's say 5 to 10 marks question, if came in from the MCQ booklet, it will be great. So I covered the MCQ booklet as well. And one more thing regarding the last day revision plan, I didn't refer any of the question on the last day revision plan, and that is I have told in the earlier, like you should give more importance on the question part rather than question solving part, because if you know the provision, if you have solved at least 1 to 2 times on the question earlier, then you have the clarity na how the question can be framed on that provision itself. So you don't need to you know to revise the on the last day revision, on the last day the question revision as well. You just need to have the clarity of the concept. That's all. So this is from my side, and thank you for watching, and all the best for your exam.